We are back with another IP Battles. I am your host, Dave, 10-year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. And we had a little bit of everything as it relates to IP on this episode 17 of season 16. Again, it's only going to be 20 episodes, I think, in this season, if my memory serves me correctly. So we are nearing the end here, and this episode did not disappoint. We had some heavy hitters from start to finish with, I think, a lot of them getting a deal. Now, not everyone got a deal, but hey, a lot of them did get a deal. So it'll be interesting to find out who got a deal for what reason. The two things that I try to look for in these IP battles is, number one, what company is going to be around long term over the next 15, 20 years, and what company is probably going to make the most money going forward. Again, a lot of times those companies are one and the same, but they don't necessarily have to. I will give you guys my take on it, on that question at the end. And I would love to hear from you guys as well in the comment section as far as what company do you think is going to be around over the next 15, 20 years, as well as what company do you think is going to make the most money going forward. So with that being said, let's get right off into it. Again, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. We're going to get started in order. Go nuts. Again, I'm not saying go nuts. I'm saying that's the name of the business. You know what? Let's go to the business owner so he can give you a summary of that product, and then come back and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Let's go.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Landon McKinnis, and I am here seeking $100,000 in exchange for 15% equity in my company. Sharks, I am here today to talk about a very sensitive topic.
Ooh.
And it's one you might think I'm a little bit nuts to bring up, but it affects both men and women. It's personal grooming. Now, don't be shy. We've all experienced it, okay? So, Sharks, the personal grooming industry has a big problem, though. We have been shaving wrong for years, in fact, decades. Let me show you a demonstration.
You need a jacket.
Doctor nuts.
There you go. Sharks, our bodies, they have curves. Lots of curves. Razors, are straight and very sharp. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
This does not look right. Sharks, let me show you what straight razor does to curve.
Chopped liver.
Oh my God.
I do not agree with the straight razor method. So I took everyone's sensitive areas into consideration and came up with a product that eliminates those issues. With Go Nuts! Go Nuts fits perfectly in the palm of your hand, making it easy to get to those hard to reach places. Sharks, Go Nuts is the first of its kind unique personal groomer that is patented to embrace the efficiency and the elegance of all your curves. Go Nuts offers greater maneuverability, fully 100% waterproof, 2.5 hours of battery life, making it the perfect tool for both men and women. So, Sharks, who's ready to make the world go nuts for a new way of personal grooming?
Now, man, this was interesting for a number of reasons, because I'm a fan of Manscaped, and I actually just purchased a new kit from Manscaped literally like 2 or 3 days before this episode came out. So, hey, if I would have saw this one beforehand, I probably would have purchased Go Nuts. But again, I mean, I have Manscaped. I may still get it just to kind of have two different trimmers. But again, the gentleman seems like a rock star. He's an architectural guy. And it seems like, man, when you're architectural, you're kind of used to the designs and kind of being able to have to be good in that department, but maybe not so much on the marketing or the advertising and kind of putting a brand out there. So it was important for this guy to get a deal, and he did just that. He got a deal with not just one shark, but two sharks, and Mark and Damon. It seems like Barber was also a fan of the product and kind of gave him an offer, but it seems like he ultimately went with Mark and Damon on this one. Now, the numbers weren't amazing, but I thought his ask was, pretty general. I mean, pretty pretty practical as well. I think $650,000 that he was valuing the company, $100,000 for 15%. I think in 2023, maybe he did 59, just shy of $60,000 in sales. I think that decreased a little bit in 2024, $45,000. However, Mark Damon, they still saw the vision of this thing. And I love the fact that this product he has a patent on. So shouts out to the business owner, not only for protecting the intellectual property, but also shouts out for getting a deal with not just one, but two sharks. Let's kind of move along here. Frame Your Feline. Now, I got an interesting story about this one, so you definitely want to stick around. But let's go to the dynamic duo, husband and wife, for kind of, partner team. And then we'll come back and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Christina. We are here today seeking $100,000 for 10% of our company.
Sharks, we are revolutionizing the art framing world. In fact, we've invented a way to make art come alive.
But our frames aren't for the masterworks of Monet, Renoir, or Van Gogh.
No, our frames are made for the most beautiful works of nature, like the Siamese, Ragdoll, and Bengal.
Our frames are for felines!
Oh my God. Who would have thought? Oh my God.
It's almost freaky.
I still don't get this.
Mark is out.
We are Frame Your Feline, the cat shelf reimagined. Our product consists of 2 sleek floating shelves that mount to the wall with just 4 screws.
A museum quality art frame that attaches to the shelves.
And 2 interchangeable artwork panels that slide in and out easily.
Oy vey.
Sharks, when your cat jumps into a feline frame, it is magical. They become a literal work of living art right on your wall with no training needed.
That's right. Cats love to scratch, sleep, play, and purr inside their feline frames. From little kittens to big Maine Coons, all cats love Frame Your Feline.
So sharks,
Who's ready
to frame a deal with us and turn cats into living Meowster pieces.
Now, unfortunately, this was the only pitch that did not get to deal. But look hey, they hit your boy up. They jumped to the DMs after the pitch like, hey, man, we need to come on your platform and do a podcast because it seems like we're trying to enlighten the audience given our Shark Tank pitch. And I did just that. I was able to kind of do a podcast with them, I think last week. That should be coming out over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So be on the lookout for Frame Your Feline, by Brian as well as Christine. That is coming out again. They did not get a deal. It seems like it was pretty much kind of unanimous on the Shark Tank panel that maybe it was too pricey. And again, I don't have a cat and I'm not a cat person. I didn't even realize there was a thing called a cat tree out there that was selling for $200-$300 per pop. And it seems like, based on the interview, so definitely go check out that because they definitely kind of describe a lot more of the back, the behind the scenes, as well as kind of why the thing is, or the product is so expensive. And I think you guys would appreciate it. And it'll make a lot more sense once you guys see that. I think it was like a 45 or a 50-minute interview that I did with Brian as well as Christine. So make sure you check out that when it comes. Unfortunately, they did not get a deal. But I can tell you from talking to them, they're not going anywhere. They're going to be around for the days to come if they have anything to say about it. So with that being, and they're protecting their intellectual property. They have patents pending. They have a trademark. So shouts out to them for that. With that being said, let's move right along with Essence. Again, a 3-person team. Let's go to the business owners to kind of describe what it is about that product. This is not Essence Magazine. So let's go to the business owners to describe that product and then come back to me. And I'll give you guys my thoughts. Let's go.
I'm Tammy.
I'm her husband, Mike.
And I'm her brother, Judah.
We're Essence from St. George, Utah, and we're seeking $250,000 for a 10% stake in our company.
0.5.
This. You're riding on an airplane, and the passenger next to you smells like they missed their connection with deodorant. We've all been there, right? The world's full of funky smells. But what if I told you never have to deal with these nose-wrinkling nuisances again?
We give you the personal, discreet solution to life's stinkiest problems, the Essence Nasal Diffuser. Simply place the Essence Nasal Diffuser over the septum of your nose and inhale deeply.
Wow.
The silicone ring releases a delightfully continuous stream of scent that masks even the worst smells and turns them into a breath of fresh air.
It's like having a personal air freshener for your nose.
And instead of being greeted by a wall of sweat, and regret at the gym, you're now enveloped in the soothing scent of a blooming lavender field.
Sharks, can't tell if you're in the subway or a porta potty? No problem. With Essence, you create your own little bubble of eucalyptus bliss.
Each ring is infused with high-quality, long-lasting essential oils for up to 5 hours of olfactory delight, which really just means it smells good. Sharks, can you smell that? That is the sweet scent of opportunity. So which one of you is ready to join with us in helping make the world a better smelling place, one nose at a time?
Man, I actually love this product. I really love this product. They are not only protecting it via a patent. I got to reach out to them to see if I can get them on a podcast. But it seems like, again, just an annual trip to Dallas turns into a company that I think based on the deal, they did get a deal with a Damon, $5 million business. So an annual trip down to Dallas for the one gentleman turns into a $1 million business. So it can happen that fast. It can happen that fast. 2023, they sold $350,000 in revenue. Following year, which was 2024, year to date, I think they were at $500,000, and they were projected to do $750,000. So again, they are killing it, and I really like the product. And I think this has applicability in a lot of different industries, a lot of different use case scenarios. Again, if you are trying to kind of have a breath of fresh air or whiff of fresh air, this will be great for that. So again, shouts out to the owners for the nasal diffuser. Again, I think that product is definitely going to be around for a long time and is going to make a ton of money, especially with Damon kind of putting his imprint on it. So last but not least, Mad Mutts. Let's take a look at this guy's a rock star. So let's take a look at his business and kind of what it entails, and then come back to me and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Sharks. My name is Mike Hauk, and I'm from New Jersey. In Jersey, we're known for being cheesy, but today, it's a different kind of cheesy. I'm talking about Mad Mutts fresh mozzarella sticks. Sharks, we're here seeking $150,000 for 5% equity to make Mad Mutts the go-to name for fresh mozzarella sticks. The wholesale and retail mozzarella stick game is a frozen wasteland. All mozzarella sticks pretty much taste the same, and why? They are the same. They use the same low moisture, dry aged processed block mozzarella with the same generic breadcrumb crusts. Not us. With our invention, our Mad Mutt scientists have blown up the mozzarella playbook. Fresh mozzarella is melt in your mouth buttery, deliciously creamy, luxuriously stretchable, and straight up delicious. Our flavors are absolutely crazy, like our truffle mozzarella stick with real black and white truffles and a panko truffle crust. Our unicorn mozzarella sticks that have all different colors of the rainbow with a glitter sparkle crust, or the showstopper, the Lucifer, black charcoal, 2.9 million Scoville unit, Carolina Reaper mozzarella. Sharks, these really will take a bite.
Whoa.
With your partnership and investment, we can take and scale the old, boring snacking, leave it behind, and move into the innovative, fresh mozzarella stick market. So Sharks, who is ready to take a cheesy bite in this revolution of mozzarella sticks?
Now, shouts out to the business owner. Hey, my favorite part about that whole pitch was Tony Baloney. Tony Baloney, that was my favorite part about that whole pitch. Seems like this guy is not new to the restaurant, to the food space. He's already have a successful, I think maybe he had some food trucks. I'm not sure if they had a brick and mortar, but I know they definitely had some food trucks with regard to Tony Baloney selling pizzas and things of that sort. Again, and he just came up with these mozzarella sticks, and it seems like they were good. Now, Mark didn't like the fact that the calorie count was so high, but it seems like that did not stop Lori, and Lori not only loved the product, but she was also getting an opportunity to strike a deal with the business owner. So shouts out to the gentleman being able to strike a deal. 2023, they made $152,000 in revenue, and just last year, up until that point, year to date, $168,000. So again, this guy is making money, and like I say, he's not new to the food industry, and it seems like the guy is a rock star just based on the full pitch. Go check out my reaction video to the full pitch. And one of these things, man, with these food products, this is why I said we had a little bit of everything on this episode, because you saw the patents, especially with Essence, with Frame Your Feline. Everybody pretty much across the board are protecting their trademarks. And then you have I think Frame Your Feline also, at least on the interview that's going to come out, they talked about the copyrights and how they have some copyrighted stuff. And then with this one, I'm hoping that the gentleman is protecting his product via a trade secret. Again, it seems like it's pretty unique as well as tasty. So a lot of times with these food items, the recipes, things of that sort are protectable via a trade secret. So hopefully the gentleman is protecting his product via a trade secret. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, what company is going to make the most money going forward, and what company is going to be here over the long haul, over the next 15, 20 years is, drum roll, please. And I like Essence. I think Essence gets that nod from me. I think it's a simple product. It's an effective product. Again, whether you are at a hotel, whether you're traveling, heck, whether you're just kind of walking down the street in someone is home, this is a discreet ring that a lot of people are wearing anyway. And the fact that it kind of gives you this sensation, this nice smell, I think, man, this is going to be here for a long time, man. It's going to make a lot of money. I even think I said on the reaction video with these little gift bags that they give in schools, universities for kind of freshmen, that's incoming freshmen. Hey, I can see this being a part of that gift basket. A lot of times you're in a dorm and you don't know who your roommate is going to be. You want to be able to provide for maybe having a roommate whose hygiene is not maybe where it needs to be. And I think this is another use for the nasal diffuser Essence. So I do like Essence. I think a close second. Now Go Nuts, I think, it's competitive competition out there, even though I think this guy is in good hands with Damon. I like Mad Mutts, but again, it's a food product and maybe not the healthiest, so I don't see it kind of being a rocket ship in a way that I do Essence. So that is my pick. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Please leave your comments in the comment section. As I said before, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Please hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And go check out the newly released ebook, Got IP. It helps you start for formulating an ideal all the way up to monetizing that ideal. Again, it's interweaved with real life stories. A lot of those stories that I've done interviews on, those people are from Shark Tank. So go check out that Got IP. The ebook is available now, and that link is in the description section. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care. Peace.